Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. I have a beer here that was sent to me in a beer mail today by the one and only D from Beer Geeky Reviews. It was a very, very nice beer mail. Basically, he had already had 2 or 3 cans of stuff that he considered crappy he wanted to send me. And I had sent him a message going, hey, if you're near one of these 2 beer stores, do you want to go check out these beers that I've seen as new beers for a while and just haven't had at all down here? It's not like the LCBO where I can order them. The beer store sells where the companies tell them to sell. He's like, oh, I live right near this one. I'll go get them for you. And he went and grabbed them. So thank you very much, Guy, for these beers. This one is a funny one to me because this one is... if you go onto the beer store website, and I don't know if they've fixed it yet because I did tweet them out on it. If you go to the beer store website, this is said to be an ale from Canada. It's actually from Cornwall, UK. And I also made some tongue-in-cheek jokes about maybe I can do some propaganda videos about how if you can't actually get where something's from right, maybe you shouldn't be IDing people. For those of you that don't know, they had a big propaganda war campaign on the corner store saying they just can't be trusted. They can't be trusted to ID kids. Even though they do it for cigarettes and lotteries, they can't be trusted. So you can't be trusted if you can't even get the fucking country of your beer right. Anyway, so this is Keltek Brewing's Lance Golden Ale, and it's 4% alcohol by volume. So Keltek Brewing, and it's spelt K-E-L-T-E-K, Keltek Brewing, Lance Golden Ale. And yeah, right over here, it's Keltek. At Keltek Cornish Brewery, we brew our beers by hand with care and craftsmanship, using the finest whole hop flowers, British malts, and hand-pitched yeast. Ooh, that means they're all like wet hopped then. Lance's refreshing golden ale, pale and fruity with a citrus. I didn't want to read that. Camera Cornish Champion Ale. Okay, brewed in Cornwall, UK, by Brasseur Corwell, by Keltek Cornish Brewing, Cardrew Way. Cornwall. Ingredients: water, barley malt, wheat malt, hops, and yeast. 2 UK units. Drink responsibly. And lastly, before we jump into this beer, over here, oh, it's considered the best session bitter from the Camera Championships. Anyway, in the Cornish language, Keltek means Celtic. Yeah, they're the same. They're just spelled slightly different. The name ascribed to the inhabitants of Cornwall during the ages of King Arthur. Some accounts of Arthurian legend tell of how the knight Lancelot's desire for Arthur's queen leads to the Battle of Camlan, where Arthur is mortally wounded. There are several clues that Camlan was in fact the ancient settlement of Slaughter-Bridge in Cornwall. That's the fucking worst name. Don't ever live in a place called Slaughter-Bridge, okay? Especially if there's a bridge there, and if there is a bridge, don't go anywhere near the fucking Slaughter-Bridge, ever. Including King Arthur's stone and ancient Celtic memorial found nearby. Discover more legendary beers at www.celticbrewery.co.uk. Alrighty, so we need to get into this beer, so we're going to grab our trusty bottle and can opener and just pop her, and we're going to pour her. Alrighty. That's not a bad looking beer. A little tiny bit of haze. But a beautiful golden color, bright white head. Little snap crackle pop on the head, not much. Kind of foamy, frothy. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so just like a lot of beers from the UK, this has that like butter toffee scent right off the nose. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's that beautiful sweet maltiness that you'd get from almost every English bitter that you've got that has come over here from the UK. Yeah, that's beautiful. Add to it a touch of lemon, a touch of grapefruit, and almost just a touch of grassiness. And you have this beer. It's actually a nice smelling beer too. Cheers, let's jump into this. Oh, that is nice. Now, one thing you always hear me asking for in our Beer Dweebs United hangout and everything else is nice, low ABV beers with lots of flavor. I wish I could get this beer here, because this beer, my stand isn't high enough. Oh well. This beer is exactly kind of what I want. Light carbonation, light mouthfeel. That butter toffee like sweetness is there, which then fades into just a mellow malt sweetness. And then I pick up a little bit of lemon, a little bit of like grapefruit peel, and a tiny touch of earthy bitterness with a slight biscuity emanation up the back end. Oh, there's even almost a little tiny touch of melon in there. It hits both the sides of my tongue. That's a beautiful, beautiful little beer. It's very easy drinking. With the back end on the hops, I am getting a little tiny touch of resin, a little tiny touch of earthy bitterness. Just again to remind you of what part of the world this beer is coming from. But then again, this beer, it might also be an age problem. Never know, it is a beer store purchase. Excuse me. Oh, for something with such a low carbonation, I did not expect that. And there's no date on it. But yeah, this is what I want in a beer. I want an English ale that's very flavorful and low ABV that I can drink a shitload of. And this is giving that to me. There's no flavor in this that's overpowering that's going to turn me off on it. And it actually has enough flavor to not be boring. I really, really enjoy this beer. I really, really recommend this beer. Keltek Lance Golden Ale. I would actually give this, oh fuck, I'd give this an 8 out of 10. I enjoy this quite a bit. It's not the most complex beer I've ever had. It's not the tastiest beer, period, meaning it doesn't have the most amazing flavors, but for a low ABV beer, this is very flavorful, and this is very easy drinking, and it's very, very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you, Guy. This was very, very nice. Cheers, guys. And it chugs well. Can't ask for more. Thank you. Bye.